Hello and welcome back to the Eternia Stories channel, where today we're going to be going over the, what is it? The mid-year freakout tag? Is that what it's called? Yeah, mid-year freakout. A great start to this video already. So it entails, how far I've gotten in book reading in the last 6 months and where I am going to be going for the second half of the year and just stuff like that. So we'll just get started right away, and then I'm just going to put either on this side or this side, I'm not sure yet, but I'm going to put the a picture of the title of whatever book I'm talking about for each thing. So the first one is the best book I read in 2021 so far, and I'm definitely going to have to say that the best book I read was Skyward by Brandon Sanderson. Such a good book overall. I think a lot of people know about it, but it's about this character. Her name is Spencer, something like that. She goes by Spin. Anyway, so she's on this whole journey to prove wrong that her dad, turned against her people and, shot them down and stuff and had all this stuff go on. And so she tries to join the flight academy. Also, you guys might hear rain in the background. There's a thunderstorm right now, but wanted to film a video anyways and catch you guys up on kind of what's going on in my life. Anyways, so this going off on so many tangents today. This book is was a really good one, and it was written really well, because while I don't really care much for sports books or books about, flying, like ships and stuff like that and planes, this one was written really well, and there was a lot more to the story than just her learning to fly and doing all these things and trying to join the basically the Air Force of their time. So that was a really good book. And then the best sequel I've read in 2021 is definitely going to be So Silver Bright, which is the last book in the Theater Illuminata series by Lisa Manship. Always loved this series growing up, and I'm sad it took me until I was almost 23 to finish this book, or this series, but it was so good. The ending was really good. Definitely was really sad with part of it, but not to, spoil it and stuff. The whole series is about this girl who's trying to uncover her past and what her life was like. So in the second book, she goes on an adventure to learn more about that and just kind of I don't know, learn about her past, like I said, and go on all these adventures with her two friends, Nate and Ariel. And it's a very good series. I'd probably read it again in a few years. And then the next one is a new release that I haven't read yet but want to, which also goes along with Question 4, which is most anticipated release for the second half of the year, because this book actually isn't even out yet, and I didn't know that when I answered Question 3. It's coming out on July 6th, and it's called Any Way the Wind Blows by Rainbow Rowell, and it goes to the Simon Snow series, which is a 3-book series as well. There's a little bit of a theme here, but I'm very excited to read that whenever it comes out, because the first and second one were really good, and I'm excited to see where Simon and Baz's relationship goes from there, and what what's her name, Penny? What Penny is doing now, and the other friend, I don't remember her name. I'm gonna have to reread the first 2 books because I can't remember people's names right now. But I'm very excited to read that book as soon as it comes out in July. And then my biggest disappointment for books this year was definitely Every Breath by Nicholas Sparks. I made a video on it called Reading a Romance for the first time in years, I think. I'll leave a link for it in the description if I remember. But overall, yeah, I really just didn't like that book. It was not good, even in the slightest. You can definitely watch that video to get more of a review from me on it, but I did not like that book at all. It wasn't good. And then the next one is Biggest Surprise, which for Christmas, my older sister had gotten me a copy of Midnight Sun, which is the first Twilight book from Edward's perspective. That book was really good, and I'm probably going to reread it. I think a lot of these books I'm just going to end up rereading because they were so good. But that book was actually really good. I really enjoyed it, as opposed to the original, 4 Twilight books. They're more of a comedy to me at this point, because I've seen all the movies so many times. I've read the books, rereading them and going through them, it's just it's just hilarious to me. But that one was a very big surprise that I actually enjoyed it. And my favorite new author, which can also be a new to me author, is definitely Brandon Sanderson. I I loved Skyward, and I'm still looking for more books of his to read. I think I'm on a wait list for a couple of books, which I don't remember what they are, but a couple of books to read as soon as I'm able to check them out on the. I use an ebook program that works with my library, so I can get ebooks from them, but you still have to go on a wait list for the copies they have. So I'm waiting for a couple of books from that. So the next one is Newest Fictional Crush, which was an interesting one to me because it feels kind of interesting, but I did definitely really love Ariel. I always have loved Ariel, however you say the name, from the Theater Illuminata series. And when he died at the end, I was really sad. But I also really like Baz from, what is it called? I have to look and see what it's called because I don't remember what that book is called. Wayward Son. No. Carry On. Wayward Son is the second one, and the third one is Any Way the Wind Blows, because it's a whole thing that goes together with song titles. So definitely Baz is a really good character too. And then my new favorite character is gonna be I think Rig from Skyward was really good. He was a very interesting character, even though he was kind of a side character. He still had a little bit of a story going on and kind of intertwined with Spencer's story a couple times, and it was really good. And he kind of helped move the plot forward a couple times, which was really good while they were working on getting the other ship up and running. But yeah, it was definitely a really good character. I do like that one. A book that made me cry, definitely So Silver Bright, because when Ariel died, I was definitely very sad, like very sad, because this series is one that I've been reading for, since middle school. I've been trying to finish these books, and it was very, very depressing to me to lose my favorite character, but it's whatever, it's fine. So the next question is a book that made me happy, which was Wayward Son, because it was just a good book. On that one, they went on a road trip to get, I don't remember the friend's name, but they're trying to get the friend back because they need help with something, and there's this whole thing that happens along the way, and Baz and Simon grow their relationship much more, and Penny and all of them, they become closer friends, and overall just absolutely amazing. So yeah, that book was really good. It kind of made me laugh, and it was overall just a really good time. And then the next one, number 12, is the most beautiful book I've gotten so far this year, which I had to check out this book, but I did have it for a short while, with Skyward, because it's the girl on the front cover from about here up and shoulders up, and it's just some trees behind her, like a forest, and then it comes up into a purple with stars and stuff above her, because her mantra the whole way is claim the stars, and so there's stars above her. Anyways, I love space, and I thought that cover was absolutely beautiful, and I loved it, and it'll probably be on the screen somewhere if it's not already. And then the last question, which might be the most important question, is what books do I need to read by the end of the year? Which there are way too many of them, and I made a little face and everything next to it, like I had to read so many books, because I kind of, for a while, as you guys will see by now, I didn't make a TBR Wars for May, because I was so busy with school and trying to finish and catch up with that, and I made one for June, and I'm very excited to read all of those, and you can definitely watch the video for that. But I need to read a lot more books, because in the last few months, I don't think I've finished any books. January and February into March, I think I finished maybe 9 books, probably not even. And so April and May, I didn't really finish any books at all. So in June, I'm trying to finish the 5 that I set out for myself. And I also finished a board, which in my TBR Wars for June, you'll see that. But yeah, I have so many books to read, so just a lot. So I'm going to leave this video here, but let me know down in the comments any of your answers to any of those questions. What are some good reads you've had this year? What are some that you didn't really like? And do you have any suggestions for me to read for the rest of the year? And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.